Congratulations, Dubai World Championship. How are you feeling? Pretty good.
Pretty good. Now I can say that I feel very good.
And just tell us about the day. I mean, tell us about the finish first. It was such a dramatic finish to 18.
Well, obviously, from the beginning, Paul was holding every single putt that he had. I started with 3 birdies and wasn't enough to take off. You know, to have a good advantage between him and me. So just was trying to repeat myself. You know, keep doing the same. Try to enjoy the moment. Fight it. You know, just if you can fight until the end. At least if you don't win the title, you're going to be close. And this is something very positive. Obviously, I was very lucky because I hold good putts, I hit good shots, and Paul stopped holding putts.
Always helps.
He helps. Well, even on 18, even on 18, he held obviously to finish second, if I'm not wrong. So great for him and great for me too.
And tell us about the 18. You played it so well.
Yeah, I mean, I knew about the people's roles that hold a good putt on 17 and then the putt on 18, and obviously Paul was just at the same score, just one score behind me. Hit a good shot, and watching how he was putting during the day, I thought, the putt that he has is very horrible for him, makeable. So I was focused to give my chance around 1.5 meters around the hole. From the tee, great 3-wood. The second one was a very nice 3-wood, again downhill lie, left to right wind, and I put it on the green, which is good. And then the putt was simple as perfect. Genius.
Absolute genius. We'll take some questions if we have any. Yes, Joy.
Alvaro, considering that you knew that you had a one-shot lead on the 18th tee, did you never think of laying up on that hole?
No, because obviously Paul is still being in contention. I mean, he is still having chance to make birdie at the last, and if I make a layup, then I have to fight for the birdie with a technically most difficult shot than with a putting. And it wasn't a crazy distance. It was a comfy shot. I mean, inside that of the difficulty of the wind, downhill lie, and a 3-wood, but it was a comfy distance. It wasn't. So this is why we decided to go for it.
And how long was that putt of yours? Was 50 feet? The 18th putt on the 18th.
In feet, in meters would be 12, something like that, but with a big, massive hill, right side, right to left breaking. So it was a difficult putt, yeah. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Bernie.
Sorry, thanks, Kate.
Alvaro, Paul was saying outside that when he bogeyed the 12th, you seemed to grab the initiative. Did you sense that when Paul dropped that shot at 12, your your game plan sort of changed and you sort of have a lot more confidence?
I don't think so. And if you pay attention to it, I've been hitting good shots all the day. But as I said, I mean, Paul was marvelous. He was holding every single putt. He was in contention every single time. I think he was just 1 or 2 times in troubles, and the second one was on 12. And after watching his sun shot, his third shot, I thought, well, okay, now we are going to halve. And obviously I was lucky. He made bogey. I made 2 good putts over there. And from this moment onwards, the things obviously we were half. It changed completely the situation. Because when you see that somebody holds a lot of putts, you don't see the way to reach him. But in this case, we were half. So in that moment, I thought, okay, now we are going to be in the same position. I have a long par 5 on my favor. Then afterwards wasn't, because I have to make layup like him. But in general, I think was a very good day of golf between him and me, and obviously Luke at the end, who obviously wants to finish with own party again. It's unbelievable because it looks like you can never leave behind this guy. He's always coming back, always coming back. Yesterday I heard a statistic about him, about the third rounds that he played, 67.5. It's unbelievable. I mean, thinking about that, you know, obviously he feels very well under pressure. So at the end we were 3 in the same situation almost.
Mike.
Alvaro, were you playing that almost in a match play situation, or were you aware of what was going on behind, or how were you studying for it?
No, because even when we were a little bit farther away from the 3rd and 4th players, they were too good to say they're not going to come back. You know, it was Stews and was Luke, so I wasn't focusing in Paul only.
Derek.
Alvaro, do you feel like this victory elevates your career to another level? And what do you think it'll do for you going forward, beating such a great field?
Well, I wouldn't say that after winning has changed something, but I can say after this week, thinking in the proper way, not being just a little bit too pessimist, it changed something. I mean, it doesn't matter whatever happens today. I was coming to the 17th path, speaking with my caddy, said, "Hey, Mike, we have made whatever we can do today. We need to hold pads, yeah, we need to hit good shots, we did it. But if somebody shoot just one shot less than you, okay, take your hat, congratulate, and that's all." And this is why I was very happy to myself. I was very pleased to play like that golf. Obviously, I felt the pressure because I was winning, I was the leading. But I felt really the way I can feel now the difference to talk yourself in a proper way or just in a normal way. And I think could make a huge difference if I'm able to repeat these thoughts every single week of my life.